Well, I got my solar panels finally. They still need to be installed where the old ones are. I've got a guy who's gonna do it. It's gonna take about a day. I'm paying him 50 bucks an hour. Not cheap, but worth it for a good install. This box was so heavy. 60 pounds. It's part of my water maker. And I'm just walking down the street with this thing over my shoulder, sweating my butt off at 12 noon down here on a tropical island. It's not all fun and games. I know no one's feeling sorry for me right now, but that was heavy. Well, that was tough. 60 pounds offloaded onto the boat, where it shall remain. Still here in the lagoon, waiting to pass through the bridge over there. So I'm in the lagoon now, and I planned on going through the Simpson Bay Bridge, which is the bridge from the outside ocean to the lagoon on the Dutch side, and then through the Simpson Bay Causeway Bridge, which is right there. And I got to the bridge at the specified time, 3 o'clock, 3:30, and the guy showed up and he went into the booth and he got on the radio and he said something about no bridge today. And I was like, well, what? And he kind of walked out of the booth, and that's it. So rather than going all the way through, I'm stuck in the Dutch side on the lagoon, which I'm not allowed to be here, but I'm not going to check in or check out or anything like that, just to pass through to the French side, which is my intention. So they didn't let me pass through. It's kind of their fault. I'm not going to say it like that. Hopefully I don't have to say it at all. So here I am, I just pulled anchor, and I'm waiting to go through the Simpson Bay Causeway Bridge, which inexplicably didn't open this morning at the scheduled time of 8 a.m. No one went to the bridge. I could see no one was in the booth. And now I'm hearing that they only do 2 openings per day rather than 3 due to being in the off season, but they didn't post that on the website, of course. So I just pulled anchor and I'm just kind of keeping her on station here, trying to kind of stay motionless, very, very slow, and just waiting and watching for a guy to show up to that booth there. And I'll see a car parked adjacent to the booth and a guy will get in, and then there'll be a short window of opportunity where that entire bridge rotates and inbound traffic coming towards me comes in through the left there, and I will go through there. Anyways, I better drive the boat now. Okay, so I did not get through the bridge a second time. And the reason was, I found out because I dropped my anchor again and I went to the other bridge that is much more commonly used. And I found the guy. He was like, oh man, I didn't know, I didn't see anyone, blah, blah, blah. I took a quick drive by, but I should have stopped and checked. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, but the bridge, they didn't open it yesterday. The guy went to the bridge and then said something on the radio and then walked away. He said, oh, it's due to power interruptions. So anyways, he's gonna open it at the 3:30 p.m. time for me today. So I've had a whole day of delay now. However, since I'm pretty close to Coal Bay right now, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the shops and get some stuff that I would rather have a short dinghy ride for than a long dinghy ride. So I'm gonna go do that now, get my cash, take care of that, and I'll have to keep myself busy this afternoon until 3:30 when I pass through the bridge. So 4th time's the charm, I guess. I'm just holding, my radio's on, 326. I'm gonna get over there. You know what, I can see a car pulled over there, so I think Buddy's there for me early to make it happen. So I'm just gonna go for it, and I think he's gonna open it right on time for me. Alright, he's telling me to go, so. Thanks, buddy. I'd honk. We are good. We are good. Went through the bridge there, and now I'm going to follow this channel. And you can see that line, that diagonal line right there. That is the border between Netherlands and France. So I'm literally right on the border, going back into France. I haven't checked into Netherlands because the only reason I was there is because they didn't let me through the second bridge before. So I'm still checked into France. I'm just going back to where I belong, essentially. Currently heading out to see if I can find a spot to access the airport by dinghy. And then I can pick Philip up tomorrow by dinghy and not have to get a cab for no good reason whatsoever. It's kind of hard to see, but right in the center of your screen is the airport terminal. It's right there. It's just a matter of finding some kind of a public-ish dock. So I found this kind of abandoned lot or something, and I mean the airport's right there, and I mean the dock is all messed up here, but here's what I kind of came up with. So I'm just gonna leave the engine running for a second and just walk up here. Okay, so I just came from in that lot there. It says no parking, but they didn't say no boat parking. And I mean, the airport's right here. So I think Philip and I will just walk down here. I wanted to see if this was doable, and it is. Okay, so it is Philip's arrival day. It's Monday, I don't even know the date. And I'm just watching for his flight. It's supposed to be coming in right now. It's maybe too hazy. But the airport is right there. You can see the terminal. It's right there. I'm back here at this weird spot where my dinghy's down there. I found another spot that they told me I could tie up to, but the dock was too high and the concrete was kind of broken and sharp. I didn't like the feeling I got about the dinghy kind of smacking against the dock. It's hot as all heck. And it's gonna be a good intro to the island for Phil. I'm sure he's gonna be sweating like a pig. Hey bro, how you doing?
Great.
You made it.
Made it.
Two's better than one.
Is your second week today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Here, let's go over here and we'll get a beer.
Nice. So this is my carry-on. That is my personal. And that is
What's up? So here you are.
Here I am.
How do you feel?
F***ing humid as
Yeah. That's an understatement. Alright, grab a seat, I'll grab you a beer. Cheers.
Cheers, Matt.
Welcome.
So,
Were you on the left side of the aircraft?
right side on the first and left side on the second.
So you got the good view
I
coming
got
in.
the good view coming in.
Alrighty. You can hand me the bags.
Yep.
You can come down after.
Just close hangers. I think those are the most fragile.
Thank you.
To us and our new adventure.
Well, here we are. We got our lighting system going on, and I haven't turned it on yet because I had no reason to until I had an honorary guest. But I love it. I love the whole light system. It's very cool. You done real good. You had a long day going through 3 airports, thousands of kilometers of travel. It's gonna be another howling night. Didn't really sleep last night because I partied, and I'm having a little bit of a hangover and a dopamine low today, which is kind of sucked, kind of making me question things. But I'm just telling myself to chill, relax, and don't worry about everything all at once. It's Friday morning, and this is my phone. Moment of truth. So I've got that, but so look at this, it's working. I can't believe it. That is insanity. How incredible.
Batteries and second one. I need a second one. You need to catch, if you have hand on the drone, catch it from beneath.
Bring it in.
Nice one.
Thank you. Okay, so it is finally solar day. It is Saturday the 19th, and we're gonna take down this existing rack of panels here, 3 panels, and we're gonna kind of take the existing aluminum angle iron that already has bolts and nuts, everything drilled through, and use it as a template to fit on, and then we're gonna reinstall it. And I've been waiting for over a week to get this done. I hope we get it all done today. One of these new panels will have the same power as all 3 of these panels. So I'm really lucky because I can take the new panel, one of the new panels, and hook it up to the existing system, which is already sized for these 3 panels. So I don't have to kind of worry about the wiring below deck. And although this lagoon is beautiful, I'm really excited to get the hell out of here because the water is not very clean and you can't really swim in it. And you can't really go to the beach here either for the same reason. So, and Marco, my hired hand, is over there on his, I guess, work boat, and he's just finishing the sanding of the boards that we're going to use. We're going to use teak boards because pine is no good. And that's about it. So we'll see how it goes. Talk to you soon. Okay, so 2 of 3 panels installed, and I don't have solar controllers installed for the other 2 panels, the second and third one, but the first one connects to the existing solar controller, which means that all you have to do is hook it up and then you get power. So here's the power I'm getting from the 1 panel in the bottom right. Just a second ago I was getting 300 watts. Max output should be 410 theoretically. When it's done, we'll be at triple our previous solar capacity, which is how it should be. when you're down here in the sun and you have growing power needs, I'm going to be adding more things to the boat that use power, need to make more power. So it is a good day today. Happy Sunday, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And I am the proud father of a solar installation that is 99.9% done and looking good. So pretty happy about that. So I'm in Marigot and I'm carrying my garbage. Cardboard is not good to keep on your boat. It's got bug larvae in it potentially. So when you go into town, take in your garbage. So I'm on my way to get my second vaccination, a Moderna shot. I'm lucky enough that it's being provided by the French Red Cross. So even though I don't really have, French residency, they're okay with giving the shot. I guess they're trying to get a lot of shots into arms. So that's great, and that'll be my second shot. And hopefully that will be accepted everywhere, because my first one was in Canada and my second one is going to be here in France. So not looking forward to the actual shot, but it'll be good to get done.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
It's okay.
So little fever, maybe.
Okay, so it is Wednesday, June 22nd, which means that I've been here for exactly 3 weeks. Time flies, whether you're having fun or not. And speaking of which, I wanted to admit that I haven't really been having the most fun. Now, it hasn't been bad, but it's been a lot of discomfort from the heat, from not being able to get into town right away like I'm used to via a car or on foot. You know, I have to hop into a dinghy and zip over there. And the dinghy rides aren't very comfortable because you're bouncing around on the waves and you're getting salt spray in your face, and then you're trying to bring your goods back and have them not get wet and have them not melt. Boat maintenance is really hard when you're doing it via dinghy to get to the stores for all the things that you need. Unless you have every tool that you need, unless you have tons of spare parts and whatnot, you're going to be going out again and again and again for parts, which is how it is with home improvement in general, but it's even less comfortable when you've got a tiny little dinghy to get to the store with. Philip's here now. He's been here over a week, and that's been great. And he's helping me out with things, and my dad is coming next week, and we're getting a dock tomorrow. That dock that we get is going to be a real game changer, I think, to solve that issue that I've been talking about. But I just wanted to kind of admit that it's not really that much fun so far, because we're not just kind of relaxing and enjoying, although we're trying to relax and take our time. We have this window of 2 months, 1 month almost gone now, to get ready for leaving and fleeing hurricane season and hoping to have all the stuff that we want to purchase. We want to have that on board and ready to be installed, if not installed before we go. So it's all going according to plan, but the reality of it is it's just not a ton of fun so far. You're kind of struggling to stay organized, stay productive while it's really hot and humid and you're kind of uncomfortable all the time. So a little bit of doubt is creeping in for sure. I'm not surprised at it and I'm not letting it deter me, but it's definitely there. So that is a reality. Maybe by the end of next month, when hopefully most of my upgrades that I need to get done are done, maybe by then I'll be much more relaxed, and going forward it'll just be about traveling and seeing the world and exploring. But I think, as we all know, the boat maintenance thing is going to follow me everywhere I go. So it's going to be something I have to learn to live with, and we're just going to have to see. But yeah, just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the realities of this huge switch. And it's not all sunshine and roses. However, it is still a reality that should be shared with everyone. People who are considering this lifestyle or something like it, make sure you try it out first in some way before you commit to it. So my dad is coming on Tuesday next week. We move the boat to a dock tomorrow. So that's where things are at. Just wanted to update everyone. I haven't really taken a good vlog video in a little while, so that is that. Tonight is going to be our last night in the lagoon here because the solar work is done. So these are the new panels. They are the same width as the previous panels, but they are longer. They're just huge. So I think we're going to sail tomorrow and sail the next day, and then we're going to be back in the lagoon at a dock to try and get some serious boat work done and really quit messing around. I've been feeling lately like things haven't been moving very quickly and getting a little bit frustrated with that. So I'm quite happy that things are finally feeling like they're moving along. So, this dock here behind me is going to be my new dock at the Lagoon Marina in 3 or 4 days. Monday today, I'm going to come here on Thursday. So I just paid for it. I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm really looking forward to just having a dock to be able to get all the stuff done that I'm trying to get done. Right now, it's so painfully slow and piecemeal because every time you need something, you have to hop in the dinghy. It's awkward. You know, it's awkward getting in and out of the dinghy. It's a time thing. If the weather is bad, then you're bouncing around in it a lot. And yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks, especially for heavy things, bulky items. You know, you don't want to be loading that in and out of a dinghy. And of course, there's always that danger of, you know, when you're loading something into and out of the dinghy, what if you drop it? And then if you do, then it's gone. So that'll be really, really nice. That'll do. I want you to start pulling it up as I drive forward, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna kind of point in the direction that the chain is, and I'm gonna start driving us a little bit forward, and then you're gonna start pulling it up. There's gonna be a lot of strain on it, so we're gonna, it's still pretty toy. So I'm gonna just advance slowly and just, yeah. You're gonna figure it out, okay? So here's our boat speed. Okay?
2.3.
So I want you to just kind of keep it pointed into the wind, like this. And you can take it out of gear for a little bit. And then once your speed is kind of done, you won't have any more steering, you can pop it into gear again and just kind of keep putting, okay?
Okay.
Just keep us pointing towards that red marker. All right? Causeway Bridge, Causeway Bridge, Causeway Bridge. This is Blue Turquoise on standby for 10 a.m. passage, over. Roger, thank you. Okay, buddy picked up on the radio and we're all clear.
Kind of like go something on the radio.
Okay.
Make up the second word.
Yeah. Well, I think we're a go. Come on, baby. Let's get this. Did you make out anything he said?
I don't think it's towards us.
Okay, there we go.
Radio says you can go.
That's it. There's no starting. Dock, and it went very smoothly. I came in kind of fast because I was worried about losing control authority. When you're not moving forward, you can't really control the boat anymore. So I came in kind of hot, threw it in reverse. It's really great being here on the dock because I just took the garbage out and I didn't have to get into another boat to take the garbage out. I just kind of stepped off right here and just walked it over 100 feet behind me. And that was pretty great. Anyways, it's good to be here. I'm really excited. Docking went well. A lot of people doing boat work, and that's going to be me doing boat work as well pretty soon too. So, ooh, some fine schlop. Yeah, lunch lady Phil. So, we're here at the beach, and it's a peach. This is our first actual time going to the beach to actually go swimming since I got here and since Phil got here, so that's pretty crazy. It's time for it, for sure.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification button so I can keep you posted on the latest content. Stay tuned for the next episode where we get into some serious boat work in preparation for leaving St. Maarten.